slides down the glass. Dim light stains your empty chair. Cold hands curl around this chip mug. Your laugh haunts the quiet air. Our last words been round all year. Trembling breath filled where truth should live. I loved you enough to break, but not enough to bend. Photographs shaking in my small hands. I waited, you didn't come back. I loved you enough to break. We slept side by side, not near. Pride our shield and our cage. Each soft touch stopped, pulled back. Each miss sorry built this space. Our silence grew teeth and walls. Trembling breath froze, my courage stalled. I loved you enough to break, but not enough to bend. Empty doorways, no soft steps returning. Unreturned calls hang in the air. I loved you enough to break. If I had spoken, would you stay? I would have held you longer, I swear. This quiet earth cuts more than rage. Pride is love with its back turned. I chose exile, you chose the same. Two ghosts circle in one fading light. Now your name burns blue on my phone. My thumb hovers then falls away. Too late sits heavy in my chest. Our chasm wider than this night sky. I loved you enough to break, but not enough to bend. I taste your name, but swallow it down. Quiet rooms echo with what we lost. My fall lives here, cold and clear. I loved you enough to break. The rain stops, but you stay gone inside me. City hum through cracked old glass. Faded couch still hold your shape. Cold hands rest where you once were. Fading light soon stains this quiet room. Every unspoken word sits between us sharp. I taste what I never said, still burning. We loved each other but stayed strangers. Night rain crawls down our tired window. My trembling breath never formed your name. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We loved each other but stayed strangers. We once walked close in crowded streets. Your soft laugh drowned the city noise. Our photographs shaking in my hands. Empty doorways echo steps that stop. Endurance meant silence, we call that love. I waited, you didn't come back home. We loved each other but stayed strangers. Your cold eyes watch the sky bruise. You trace the glass, lost and far. My fault sits heavy in this chest. We loved each other but stayed strangers. You whispered admitting it means losing you. Those words hung still like trapped smoke. Quiet rooms grow loud with what missed. Silence is just fear with pretty clothes. Too late to tear down that high wall. Night rain answered where we never did. Now time moves on but not kindly. Unreturned calls ring in my head. I walk past places we once claimed. Each shadow wears your almost smile. We loved each other but stay strangers. Fading light spills over our old ghosts. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. My trembling breath breaks in the dark. I know this hurt is mine to keep. We loved each other but stay strangers. In the quiet now, I finally admit the hurt. Fading light on this bare rooftop. Cold hands wrapped round this old watch. City hums, it does not see. My breath shakes, I sit with ghosts. Every word we swallowed hangs between buildings tonight. If I had spoken, would you still leave? I waited for you to break first. Night rain fell through our last silence. Empty doorways knew more than we did. Love drowned slow in unreturned calls. I waited for you to break first. We were so proud, soft hearts hid. Laughing nights turned to quiet rooms. Your eyes begged mine to reach. I looked away, called it strength. Every truth we dodged still circles these streets. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I waited for you to break first. Your trembling breath brushed against my shoulder. Our hands closed, still miles apart. We chose the wound instead of the word. I waited for you to break first. Last morning, your eyes were storms, your fingers near mine, never touching. I felt the chasm open, stayed still. Silence is also something you say. The love that could save us stayed quiet. My fault lives here under my skin. Now I pace through dim, quiet rooms, photographs shaking in my cold hands. I see where your fingers once fit. Too late burns deeper than goodbye. I waited for you to break first. Now the fading light will not answer. I would have held you longer, I swear. If I had said I was hurting, we both stayed proud, we both broke. I waited for you to break first. Dark room, I finally whisper I was hurting. In this dark room, I finally whisper I was hurting. Night rain curls round the old street lamp. Cold hands hide in my coat. Your name sleeps dark in my phone. Empty doorways watch while I wait. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Or was my quiet just one more lie? We were a masterpiece undone by silence. Fading light on your unmade chair. Trembling breath caught behind my teeth. I waited, you didn't come back. We were a masterpiece undone by silence. Latex livers, ghost in dress, each word heavy, scared to fall. Photographs shaking in my hands, your soft smile blurs then breaks. If I had spoken, would you forgive? Or was your leaving already carved deep? We were a masterpiece undone by silence, your key's still dead in my drawer. Quiet rooms hum with things unsaid. I waited, you never called back. We were a masterpiece undone by silence. We stood so close, we chose retreat. Two proud hearts, both scared to bleed. You watched the door, I watched the floor. Love starved, the truth will starve us. I bit my tongue, you bit yours. Our last goodbye was almost nothing. Now dust holds tight to your last record. It skips like time, then fades thin. My fault hangs low in this dim light. I see how small my courage was. We were a masterpiece undone by silence. Night folds and where your laughter lived. Fading light crawls down these tired walls. I would have held you longer, bruised, if I had spoken. Name my fear. We were a masterpiece undone by silence. I sit with the ache and let you go. Cold hands around a fading cup. Every soft bell makes me flinch. I still wait at that empty doorway. Your unreturned calls still ring in my chest. I hear your voice inside this quiet room. We drown in silence, ride the final tide. Fading light on your last shy smile. Photographs shaking when I breathe your name. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We drowned in silence, pry the final tide. We broke slow, too proud to show. You turned away when I reached. I let my fear hold my tongue. Our last goodbye never met our eyes. Your unreturned calls echo down these halls. drown in silence, ride the final tide. I see that park bench in my sleep. Street lamp flickers on your ghosted face. I would've held you much longer. We drowned in silence, ride the final tide. I walk back to where we first met. Night air thin my trembling breath. Your laugh lived in the rustling leaves. I almost caught, my hands went numb. Love dies louder when no words speak. I left the words buried in my throat. Days turned to weeks. The canyon widened. I kept busy, but the ache stayed. Every lit screen felt like your shadow. My fault hangs heavy in each missed chance. We drown in silence, ride the final tide. Now I stand alone beneath this rain. I see our life in some kinder time, where I say sorry and you stay. I waited, you didn't come back home. We drowned in silence, ride the final tide. I step into night rain and let you go. Night rain taps on the coffee glass. Steam curls slow from my cold hands. Your chair waves, a small empty doorway, fading light stains your untouched cup. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? My trembling breath chose pride, not you. I loved you enough to stay, but never enough to ask you. Photographs shaking inside my quiet chest. Unreturned calls ring through these quiet rooms. I loved you enough to stay. We sat here warm, soft and close. Your shy smile caught my restless eyes. Words we buried, stacked like sealed letters. Each silence grew sharp, cut us deep. If I had broken that heart still warm, maybe your fear would have faded too. I loved you enough to stay, to ask you. Our last calm night, no one blamed, just that watch the door, I watch the floor. Two aching souls, both scared to reach. Love dies quieter than it begins. I waited, you did not come back. My fault sleeps under each swallowed word. Too late, the truth tastes like rust. Days blur past this stripped bare heart. I walk past here, count what I lost. Every missed word haunts the dim glass. Your ghost sits where the light bends. I loved you enough to stay, but never enough to ask you. Night rain stopped, the street feels hollow. Empty doorways hold what we never said. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. I loved you enough to stay. I leave my chair warm, your name unspoken again. Night rain blurs the old cafe glass. Your ghost sits where the light falls. Cold hands hide this worn photograph. We were so young, so unafraid. Our words turn slow and stop midair. I watched you fade, I held my tongue. We burned bright, then let pride snuff everything. Fading light on your half-turned face. Trembling breath, I almost said stay. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? We burned bright, then let pride snuff everything. Empty doorways know our names now. Your chair waits dust in the sun. Photographs shaking in my thin hands. I see your smile, it does not reach. We measured each pause like breaking glass. You needed truth, I offered silence. We burned bright, then let pride snuff everything. I waited there, you didn't come back. My fault hides deep in every shadow. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. We burned bright, then let pride snuff everything. I hear your dressed my fear up as your shield. You wore your hurt like perfect armor. We stood so close, refused to bleed. Now the night forgives what we want. Your name hangs soft on my breath. Too late to mend those cracked hours. Our last chance, drowned in gentle rain. We burn bright, then let pride snuff everything. Fading light leans in through my window. I loved you more than my own peace. If I had spoken, you might have stayed. I waited, you slipped into the dark. We burn bright, then let pride snuff everything. Somewhere you heal, and I learned to say it. Night rain hangs in the heavy air. City lights blur like fading light. Rooftop wind on my cold hands. Your name drifts through the quiet rooms. If I had spoken when your eyes bared, I would have held you longer that night. We loved in silence until the sound broke. Photographs shaking in my trembling breath. I waited, you didn't come back home. Empty doorways glow with our lost words. We loved in silence until the sound broke. We once talked till the dark gave in. Now each unreturned call haunts my sleep. Your glassy eyes pressed against my shoulder. I turned away, afraid to fall. If I had answered when your voice shook, I would have held you longer through fear. We loved in silence until the sound broke. You showed no fault in my chest, and maybe we're better apart, you wrote. My fault hides deep behind my pride. We loved in silence until the sound broke. Days blur, streets feel sharp now. Our cafe window holds our ghost shapes. I trace your chair, then pull back. Love Love dies quiet when pride speaks louder. I dial your number, hang up halfway. Too late to mend what we protected. Back on the roof at pale first light. The city yawns, but I stay still. I speak the truths we never dared. Hear my own voice echo, you're gone. We loved in silence until the sound broke. I feel each word we swallow like glass. Fading light spills over our old rooms. I waited, you didn't come back anyway. My fall now sits where hope once lived. We loved in silence until the sound broke. I breathe your name once, then let it go. Dim room, fading light on dusk. Cold hands rest near my phone. Your name waves in that pale glow. Unreturned call, ghosts I scroll past. If I had spoken, would we still burn? Or would the fire fade into warm? I would have held you longer. Night rain pressed hard on that glass. Your eyes slid past my trembling breath. Words stayed caged behind my teeth. I would have held you longer. Small cafe, chip cup, weak smile. Your spoon shook slow in cold hands. We drank silence like it was old. Pride stacked walls between our knees. If I had spoken, named my hurt, would your hurt have leaned toward mine? I would have held you longer. Autumn leaves fell like burned notes. Your chair scraped back, you wouldn't look up. Empty doorways learned your leaving step. I would have held you longer. Your last glance smoked through my lungs. The softest lies are the unsaid. Photographs shaking in my late hands. Quiet rooms echo with what we hear. Love died slow in the dark corners. Two wounds both scared to bleed. Now I sit by the cracked window, fading like pools on your old sweater. I taste each word I never said. My fault hangs heavy in the air. I would have held you longer if I had knelt before my fear. Let my hurt rest inside your palm. Let your hurt lean against my chest. Too late, the night keeps your silence. I would have held you longer. You didn't come back. I stayed. Night rain blurs the city below. Cold hands rest on cracked stone. Fading light stains the window glass. I taste your name in silence. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? My trembling breath held back every word. We lost us in the silence. Empty doorways. I wait for your shadow. Photograph shaking in my tired hand. I waited, you didn't come back. We lost us in the silence. We stopped saying soft things. Each call rang out, then died. Your eyes turned to some far shore. My pride wrapped tight around fear. If I had spoken, would you have heard? My trembling breath froze against your leaving veil. We lost us in the silence. Night streets glow like a distant ocean. Every unreturned call still rings here. I waited, you didn't come back. We lost us in the silence. I should have said I'm broken too. Those three small words burn my tongue. I need you hid behind my teeth. Build pride is the softest way to break cold. I'll story slipped through quiet hands, too late to pull the pages back. Now quiet rooms hold our echoes still. Your warm hands fade to winter air. My fault lives where the light thins. I would have held you longer once. We lost us in the silence. Fading light falls on this bare roof. Where we miss what feels like a lifetime. I waited, time answered you instead. I would have held you longer through night. We lost us in the silence. Night. We lost us in the silence. I breathe the dark and let your shadow go. Half lit room, our first small goals. Night rain smears the city glass. Cold hands wrapped round an untouched cup. Your empty chair keeps my eyes still. I watch my breath fade on the window. Clouded mark a word unsaid. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when you should. Fading light on your tired face, trembling breath, you said you were fine. I would have held you longer. Dance round cracks in each heart. You laugh soft, your eyes look tired. I bit my tongue, my jaw clenched. Pride sat tight where truth should be. I watch your smile slip like night rain. Every quiet flinch a plea I missed. I would have held you longer. Streetlights bled over your turned back. Your last look broke, I stared through. Empty doorways grew between our steps. I would have held you longer. Shakes through unreturned call. My thumb hovers, then the screen goes dark. Photographs shaking in my slow hands. We love like wildfire. My chest answers. Pride watched us burn it all down. My fault echoes low in this quiet. Days pass like long gray shadows. I waited each night, you didn't come back. If I had spoken, I braced to win. Maybe silence would not fill this bed. I would have held you longer if I had knelt before my fear. Let my soft raw truth touch yours. Too late, our love drowns in that rain. I waited, you chose the safer silence. I would have held you longer. In this fading light, I finally whisper you were worth staying for. Dim light on cold, unfinished cups. Our ghost laughs in the quiet air. Empty doorways frame your missing shade. My trembling breath fogs the glass. I reach for your name, then pull back. Pride holds my hand tighter than hope. I should have held you longer. Night rain wrote your name on stone. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. If I had spoken, you'd still be here. I should have held you longer. We love like fire in thin rooms. Your cold hands hid their secret scars. I built my walls and named them strength. Silence sat down between our chairs. Your eyes begged for truth I never gave. My fault grew roots, we called it space. I should have held you longer. That rooftop shivered under night rain. Your stare searched through my hollow chest. Words stayed buried, drowning in my throat. I should have held you longer. You turned away slow, the sky broke. Each unreturned call rang in my bones. Pride is a cage that looks open. I wrote your name, then crossed it out. Love stayed loud inside these quiet rooms. Too late to send the letters back. Years pass, still I stand in fading light. Street lights blur where your shadow walked. I taste the storm we never survived. I say your name, it does not answer. I should have held you longer. Fading light leans soft across my face. If I had spoken, you'd know my fear. I loved you enough to stay unseen. Our last chance drowned under our own silence. I should have held you longer. In this quiet dusk, I finally break alone. Late autumn sky hung low tonight. Street lamp shivered in fading light. We shared that warm stone bench. Cold hands close, hearts far apart. Your trembling breath brushed past my shoulder, then vanished. I waited for words, but fear stayed louder. Some love isn't meant to save us. Night rain blurred your face from mine. Photograph shaking in my tired hand. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. Some love isn't meant to save us. You reach once more. I pulled back, eyes on cracked stone. Now your tears, our silence swells like rising dark. Unreturned calls already in the air. Pride wrapped us both in cold armor, unyielding. I felt you leaving, still I said nothing. Some love isn't meant to save us. Empty doorways bloom in my sleep. Your soft laugh haunts these quiet rooms. As I waited, you didn't come back. Some love isn't meant to save us. Days blur gray like that heavy sky. Unsent words piled up, small white ghosts. I paced through rooms you never saw again. And we loved fiercely and lost quietly, oh yeah. My faults sit still in every mirror. Silence was the knife I kept turning. Winter presses way through my windows. I learned how regret breathes slow and thin. No villain here, just two scared hearts, too late to ask for any mercy. Some love isn't meant to save us. Your name falls soft, breaks in my mouth. I trace your shadow on cold walls. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. We paid in years for one long silence. Some love isn't meant to save us. I live beside the edge and let you go. Night rain stains the dim street lights. Cold hands hide deep in my coat. Your laugh haunts the narrow alley. Fading light holds our first corner. Every word I swallow still burns my throat. Quiet rooms inside me echo your name. I loved you fiercely, my silence cut us. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Unreturned calls ring through my chest. I waited, you didn't come back home. I loved you fiercely, my silence cut us. We joked sharp to hide the hurt. Soft wars fought behind half-closed doors. You leaned close then pulled away. I learned to match your distance. Every truth I buried still breaks my sleep. Empty doorways watch me talk to ghosts. I loved you fiercely, my silence cut us. Your chair stayed full of night shadows. Rain on glass blurred your last smile. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. I loved you fiercely, my silence cut us. That small cafe still traps our breath. 2 cups cooling between our hands. Words trembled but never crossed over. Love dies of quiet. I know now we broke to save what we were losing. My fault lives there in what I hid. You walked out slow into the storm. I stayed counting drops on the window. The door closed softer than a lie. That was the loudest sound I heard. I loved you fiercely, my silence cut us. Night rain falls where I promised stood. The city glows but my heart stays dim. Too late to mend the pride we chose. I would trade this garden glass. I trace circles on worn sheets. Half full glass waits by your side. Our quiet holds words we buried. Every swallowed truth hangs in this air. Fading light on love we never named. I waited, you didn't come back. Cold hands reach across that small table. Trembling breath broke, but nothing shattered. Photographs shaking in my tired chest. I waited, you didn't come back. We once stole soft gold mornings, wrapped in blankets, safe warm lies. I built walls from old scars. Each turn glance slayed another brick. Every unreturned call rings inside me. Fading light remembers what we were. I waited, you didn't come back. Night rain tapped slow on our window. Quiet rooms grew sharp with distance. My fault hides deep in each pause. I waited, you didn't come back. Plates grew cold between our eyes. My hand reached, your gaze slipped past. It's not the hurt, it's the silence. I held my hurt like a secret. You did the same, hearts locked shut, till nothing stayed but this soft void. I walk these streets with your ghost. Empty doorways breathe our lost chances. If I had spoken just one time, I would have held you much longer. I waited, you didn't come back. Fading light stains every cracked sidewalk. Each step echoes words I never said. Too late to break these quiet walls. Night rain knows what I would change. I waited, you didn't come back. Regret walks beside me, quiet and endless.